Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hello, my name is Ken Spencer and I am the Assistant Principal of College and Career here at Lindsay High School. And it's my great pleasure and honor to welcome you to the 2020 Lindsay High School graduation ceremonies. These last 3 days, we celebrated the hard work and accomplishments of these young men and women. Second, we celebrated the gifts of hard work, determination, and perseverance that your families, friends, educators, and others who care about you have given you. Without your support, love, and sometimes tough love, we would not have a graduating class of 2020. So thank you for all you do. It seems hard to believe that the school year has almost come to an end, and as I reflect on the past year, I can truly say what a wonderful year it's been, in spite of all the challenges we've had to finish the year. And remember, we have no idea what the future holds, and that is okay. Don't get too hung up on it, and my advice to you is don't think about what you want to do, but think about why you want to do it, and when you know your why, your what has more impact because you are walking in and towards your purpose. Again, welcome and congratulations, class of 2020.
2020 graduates, you are full of potential. Dream big dreams for your future. Surround yourself with people who believe in you. Set goals and persevere through your struggles. And always remember, you are full of potential. Congratulations.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We're all very proud of you. As a builder, I know the importance of a foundation. You've gotten your foundation from Lindsay Schools. That foundation is basically you've learned how to learn. Now it's your opportunity to build on that foundation in whatever manner you see fit. Remember, in my opinion, it's not how much money you make, it's not how many degrees you have, it's not how many letters are after your name. I think the most essential thing is to be happy. Happiness is a guarantee of a great life. So go forth and be happy and do what makes you happy. Again, congratulations, good luck, and much love.
Hello, my name is Alex Flores and I'm with the Board of Trustees. I want to congratulate the class of 2020 on a job well done. You learners have already been hit with so much diversity, and I see you have come out stronger and more determined than ever. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Whether you're continuing your education, entering the workforce, or military, I would like to wish each and every one of you nothing but success and happiness. Keep striving for success in everything that you do. Just remember, graduation is not the end, but the beginning. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams and live the life you have imagined. May God bless each and every one of you.
Hello, Lindsay High School graduates of 2020. I am Robert Hurtado, School Board Trustee for Lindsay Unified School District. It is with great pride that I am fortunate to be able to share a few words with you. The class of 2020 will forever be remembered as a class that missed out on so many of the special moments that other graduating classes before you had the opportunity to participate in. That is a reality that none of us could have imagined 6 months ago. Unfortunately, we can't fix the things that are out of our control. When I think about you, the graduating class of 2020, I will remember that this is the class that faced obstacles that no other class before you had to overcome, and you did it in amazing fashion. You have shown that the class of 2020 are not only a resilient group of young adults, but also a courageous class of graduates. The challenges you have faced and overcome will be the building blocks that you can use in your future to demonstrate to others and yourself that you have what it takes to persevere and succeed. Congratulations on your accomplishments, and we look forward to your journey into the future and seeing what great things the class of 2020 will accomplish.
Lindsay High School graduating class of 2020. Have you ever noticed the adults in your life contradicting themselves? I'm about to offer a statement that seems to contradict, but in fact contains the main thing you need to remember as you enter into the world beyond our learning community. Everything has changed, and nothing has changed. Up until about March of this year, you have all been working hard on a plan for your future. Your learning facilitators, counselors, and parents have been advising you based upon our knowledge of a fairly stable set of options. Perhaps you were striving to attend a 4-year university or 2-year community college program. Maybe you were planning to enter the military or work in a family business. None of you started high school planning to enter a global pandemic. Everything has changed. As graduates of Lindsay High School, you are uniquely qualified to rise to this challenge. You know that you must take the initiative with your own learning in order to be successful. Our PPS principals have empowered you to do just that. You have learned how to be resourceful, how to have a growth mindset, how to collaborate with those around you to achieve anything. Now, more than ever, our world needs your collaboration, your knowledge, your willingness to learn and adapt. I urge you to take a deep breath and do not fear. Other generations have graduated during world wars, during a global flu pandemic, during times of great social and political upheaval. You will now be tested. As in all challenges, you can choose to be daunted, or you can choose to face the challenge with enthusiasm. I know the Lindsay High School class who has successfully competed in athletics, and thank you once again for winning that victory bell back for us, and earned over $350,000 in scholarships to attend the majority of our state's CSUs and UCs, is ready for even this most unprecedented of challenges. Everything has changed, but you are ready to meet this moment. So everything has changed, but also nothing has changed. Even a global pandemic and a collapsing economy can't change some things. You must find your passion. What is it that excites you, draws you in, and makes you want to push forward? Maybe it is a problem you want to solve in the world, an injustice you want to set right, or a set of skills you want to master. Perhaps it is the desire to have a family or own your own business. Whatever it is, you must find it. Your passion will be what drives you to success, and it is passionate and committed people who can literally change the world. I call on you to find that passion. Some of you already know what it is. Find it and start letting it drive you, who you are, and what you want to bring into this world. A world so in need of your gifts, your voice, your labor, your ideas. The world needs you, class of 2020. So as you end and begin all at once, as you leave Lindsay High School family, the strange, unprecedented, disjointed leaving, and begin the next part of your journey, you are perhaps filled with more uncertainty, more questions than any graduating class before you. Will my college have face-to-face classes or just be online? Should I move if I don't need to? Will I be able to find a job? Will I get sick? What does it all mean for my original plans? Why is this happening? What will happen next? When those questions overtake you, remember to breathe. Remember that a healthy mindset often means being comfortable with not knowing. This is how we grow. The poet Rainier Rilke wisely offered us this advice. Have patience with everything that remains unresolved in your heart. Live in the question. So we are proud of all that the class of 2020 has accomplished here at Lindsay High School. We are confident that even if you leave in uncertainty, you will all live in the question with confidence and commitment to your family, to Lindsay, and to the larger world you now enter. We congratulate you on your accomplishments, and we look forward with pride and anticipation as we watch you get on with your work in this world. You are the class of 2020. You are forever Cardinals.
Muy buenas tardes a todos los cardenales y sus seres queridos que están presentes en este día tan especial, donde a partir de hoy todos nosotros decidimos tomar caminos diferentes en la siguiente aventura y etapa de nuestra vida. La clase del año 2020 será recordada por mucho tiempo, no solo por la triste pandemia por la que pasamos y por la que seguimos en batalla, sino por nuestra diversidad y fortaleza en general. Si alguna vez han tenido la oportunidad de hablar con uno de los estudiantes de la secundaria de Lindsay, se darán cuenta que la mayoría de nosotros no recibimos todo con tanta facilidad. Si no trabajamos y nos esforzamos mucho por lo que recibimos. La humildad, el respeto mutuo y el querer dar la mano y apoyo a aquellos que lo necesitan son solo algunas de las cualidades que nos distinguen en la escuela. Durante mis 4 años escolares me he dado cuenta que en este lugar donde estamos hoy no solo fue construido para aprender y sobresalir con éxito, sino también para encontrar una familia y un segundo hogar donde nos sentimos que pertenecemos y que somos queridos. Este lugar te da la bienvenida en el momento en que cruzas la puerta de entrada. Hay estudiantes que forman parte del cuerpo estudiantil asociado, los cuales son una familia de personas brillantes en todos los aspectos. Durante las horas del almuerzo podrás darte cuenta que muchos estudiantes entran a diferentes salones para tomar a cabo juntas de diferentes clubes que sirven en la comunidad o representan a países como México. Después de esta escuela, podrás mirar a muchos atletas que forman parte de un deporte en esta escuela. Y ni los más populares, como quien dice, se creen más que los demás. El espíritu de los Cardinals puede ser sentido cuando la mayoría de los estudiantes se reúnen en los escalones para echarles porras y animar a sus compañeros de clases o clubs. El color rojo vivo que utilizan los estudiantes, la pintura que es usada para escribir los números o nombres de los jugadores de fútbol americano o cualquier otro deporte, siempre me traerán grandes memorias de lo que construimos como clase, que al final de los 4 años se convirtió en una familia. Aquí estamos rodeados de árboles de naranja, tanto que me parece que todos los que pertenecemos a esta familia de los Cardinals formamos parte de uno de ellos. Nuestras raíces individuales que nos mantienen vivos emocionalmente son las que contribuyen a que el árbol siga creciendo y fortaleciendo su fruto. Los administradores son el tronco del árbol que sostiene a todas las demás ramas, hojas y naranjas que lo forman. Las hojas son los maestros que nos facilitan la ayuda que necesitamos para crecer con inteligencia, y las naranjas nos representan a nosotros como estudiantes, que crecemos durante años para después ser cosechados por diferentes universidades, y finalmente, como las naranjas son distribuidas por todo el mundo, también nosotros nos iremos dejando solo el rastro de nuestros pasos para alcanzar el éxito. Me llevo lo más valioso que puedo tener, mi voz. Me llevo la confianza y la fe de que yo misma puedo ser mi propio ídolo y no necesito imitar a ningún otro. Los estudiantes deben tener iniciativa, no deben ser imitadores. Deben ser libres y pensar por sí mismos. Como alguna vez César Chávez dijo, sí se puede. Muchas gracias a todos por su atención y muy buena suerte a la clase del 2020. Que el camino que decidan tomar los lleve a sobrepasar el éxito. Gracias.
Lindsay High School has been a member of the California Scholarship Federation since 1921. The learners honored here have met stringent guidelines regarding their grades over the last 4 years. CSF learners are required to meet the requirements of achieving high scores in specific courses at the college prep and advanced placement levels for 4 of 6 semesters during their high school careers. It is a great achievement to be a lifetime CSF member, and these learners should be very proud of what they have accomplished. The California Scholarship Federation seal bearers for 2020 are Jamilet Andrade, Seda Andrade Bernabe, Antonio Baca Lemus, Margarita Campos, Michaela Carrasco, Karina Chavez Flores, Nayeli Cisneros, Maria Corona, Jose Escobedo Rubalcaba, Yadira Frias, Lizeth Garcia, Andres Gutierrez, Paulina Guzman Contreras, Noah Hunter, Karen Irarte Rangel, Alexis Leo Chavez, Berenice Lemos, Paulina Lopez Ceballos, Jimena Magana, Destiny Navarro, Alvaro Perez, Clarissa Perez, Perla Picasso de la Trinidad, Leticia Quiroz Hernandez, Berenice Rangel, Sandra Rangel Fonseca, Fatima Reyes Oliveira, Isabel Rico, Refugio Rios, Joana Rodriguez, Melanie C., Ariana Uribe, Crystal Vega, and Damaris Velez. Congratulations to our CSF recipients.
Class of 2020, you are unique and strong. It is a true honor to be here today, giving you a message from my heart. There are only a few things I'm going to mention about the experiences and traditions that you miss out on this year, such as crossing the stage, shaking some faculty hands to receive your certificate, throwing up your caps, etc. But you know what? If you ask me, I'm not sorry for you. On the contrary, I'm very proud of you. May I tell you why I feel this happened especially to you? I think this happened to you because you are resilient. You are proving the world how unique and strong you are. I even feel you were chosen. You were chosen to make history and mark a big change in this world. Next, I want to remind you what the word graduation means. It means stepping towards something. Believe me, there has never been a class who stepped into the future with more passion, purpose, vision, energy, and hope than you. You are unique and strong, dear class of 2020. The other day, I heard Oprah Winfrey say, "You have to stay still to listen. So, stay still for long enough and open to new ideas that take root and show the world. Show us how to live and reorder our way of living." I challenge you, class of 2020. I challenge you to show us not how to put the same pieces back together, but how to create a new and improved world. A more just, kind, beautiful, tender, illuminated, and creative world. Lastly but not least, I feel that you are not graduating alone. The whole world is graduating with you. Please take the wheel. Create a healthy society. Our future is in your hands. You see, didn't I tell you? You were chosen. Don't we hear a lot about how essential workers are appreciated these days? I ask you, what will your essential service be to the world? Didn't you work very hard over the last 4 years? Never think your work went unnoticed. Never think your hard work has no purpose. Use all your gifts and talents that you have. Make all that seems impossible in the world possible. Because like Nelson Mandela one day said, it always seems impossible until it's done. Go get it. Accomplish your goals and show the world what class of 2020 is capable of. You will always be my unique and strong class of 2020. Claro que sí se puede, mis campeones. Con amor, se...
Hello, every young adult being recognized this year has worked very hard to complete the rigorous academic requirements necessary to earn their Lindsay High School diploma. It has been a long Lindsay High tradition and gives me great pleasure to recognize learners with the 10 highest total grade point averages among their graduating class. The top 10 learners are recognized at high school graduation through LUSD board policy based on a learner's total GPA truncated to the second decimal point. This year, we recognize 10 learners with a GPA span of 4.04 to 4.33. I would like to recognize these learners, beginning with those who have earned a 4.04 and above, and we will finish with the top grade point average learner. With a grade point average of 4.04, Fatima Reyes Oliveira. With a GPA of also 4.04, Margarita Campos. With a GPA of 4.06, Lizeth Garcia Magana. With a GPA of 4.10, Melanie C. With a GPA of 4.11, Gustavo Arredondo. With a GPA of 4.12, Berenice Lemus. With a GPA of 4.15, Antonio Baca Lemos. With a GPA of 4.28, Paulina Guzman Contreras. And the salutatorian with a GPA of 4.33, Andres Gutierrez. And the valedictorian, also with a GPA of 4.33, but slightly higher than the salutatorian, is Maria Corona. Congratulations, class of 2020 and the LHS Top 10 GPA learners.
My dear Lindsay class of 2020, how I wish I would have spent what was left of senior year together. There is no doubt that we are living amidst some really crazy times. There's a lot going on in the world and a lot going on in the nation. And I mourn with you, senior class, for our lost memories. And I mourn for the pain of all people who are affected by racism that occur every day, and for the people affected by the pandemic. This is not a cry for pity, but rather a call to action, a call for young leaders like you to rise, and a call for love, a call to love our families and cherish them always. It is a call for love to distort hatred and evil that in the past has occurred and continues to occur. Class of 2020, we must advocate for what is right, and we must lead in and out of our communities to do what is right and just. Through our years together, we have loved with all our hearts, and we have lived and we have learned. And our 4 years of high school are done. Nonetheless, this is not the end of a beautiful yet troubling story of ours. This is only the beginning. My dear dreamers, achievers, Cardinals, and loved classmates, it is with great sadness and excitement that I get to share my heart and brain with you all. I have looked forward to this day for a very long time, but I did not think that it would have been this way. Everyone told me high school years go by in a blink of an eye, and I refused to believe it. Our time flew. As freshmen, we walked into the wrong classrooms. We believed we fell in love. We were booed at rallies, and the list of memories go on. Our sophomore year, classes got harder, and we began to be less immature. Our junior year, we were slapped in the face with a whole lot of things, like 7 classes that suddenly got a lot to handle. Senior year, bam, graduation. We have looked forward to this day for a very long time. For some of us, it was since the day we were in our mother's womb, dreaming about furthering our education and doing what had not been done in the family, which is going to college. Some of us dreamed of this day since we understood the sacrifices our families made when they decided to cross the border. Some of us dreamed of this day when we understood the toughness of life. But regardless of our reasons, since the day we stepped into the Cardinal nest, we made it our goal to graduate together. Whether it be for our family, our mom, our dad, or being a role model to our younger siblings, and furthering our education and going to college. With you, it is that I have learned what live, love, learn means, which, if you did not know, is the LHS motto. I learned to live, which is more than just breathing. It is keeping our soul alive, and it is finding what makes us truly happy. My first years of high school, I found myself losing myself by using titles, club involvement, and GPA digits to determine my worth. I sacrificed relationships to get good grades, and through these hard times where I was in darkness, I learned, however, what living really means. I learned to love, yet I ask you, what is love? Love is what drives each and every one of you to do great things. Yes, it is a love you have for your girlfriend or boyfriend and drives you to go on cute dates, write each other notes, dedicate songs to each other, and in the simplest ways, motivate each other to be the best version of oneself. Love is gifting your last chip to your annoying brother or sister. It is all the times a learning facilitator stays after school to help us understand material. It is Mr. Cheatwood and Ms. Caballero for advising us and coaching us through life. It is our parents. El amor son nuestros padres, quien se levantan todos los días por las madrugadas para piscar fruta y proveer un techo para sus hijos. Es el amor de Dios, quien nos fortalece y llena nuestros corazones. It is God who gives us strength and wisdom, who fills our hearts and helps us understand that regardless of any circumstances, we are worthy and we have a purpose. With this love, we are able to create passion, and it is with this passion that we will be able to be of purpose to others, advocate, and lead, whether it be through healthcare, education, law, agriculture, and every and any way possible. I learned, and we learned together. We learned a whole lot of things, like not to get lost and walk into the wrong classrooms because we would get made fun of by the upperclassmen. We also learned that Mr. Cheatwood and Ms. Caballero are not as mean as they paint them. And most importantly, we learned that when we fall, we get up stronger. And we learned que siempre le echemos ganas. I have lived, and we have lived together. I have lived a time with you that will forever be remembered, because honestly, after all these nights staying up, studying, or staying up to be on social media, I don't think my sleep schedule will ever be able to recuperate. Not to mention, I have lived unforgettable Friday nights spent at the student section chanting, "I believe that we will win." Unforgettable homecoming dances, rallies, spirit weeks, and the list goes on. My fellow classmates, I know that our year has been tough, but I also know that we are strong and we are resilient, and we will rise up. And I know that you will go on to do great things because you have already done amazing things. I wish you the best in all your future endeavors, and I encourage you to be courageous leaders. Thank you so much for making these years the best that they could have ever been. And thank you, boys, for bringing the bell back. Thank you, administration. Thank you, LUSD board, for providing us with the best learning resources. Thank you, coaches, staff, counselors, advisors, for all being a part of our story and helping us to continue our story. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Hello, class of 2020. I would first like to say how greatly honored I am to be able to give this speech today. Even though I am not able to give it with everyone in front of me, I am still very honored. Before I begin, I would like to thank my parents, my older sisters, and the rest of my family for supporting me throughout my entire academic career. I'd also like to thank the teachers, counselors, and friends who have helped me with so much along the way. Without your help, guidance, and advice, I would not be where I am today, and for that, I thank you. To begin, I'd like to show all of you this unsolved Rubik, the scrambled Rubik's Cube right here, which I believe represents our freshman year of high school. And notice how I said scrambled and not unsolved. I said this because I believe when we were freshmen, high school was a mystery to us, and to us it was a scrambled, mixed up mystery that none of us thought was solvable. Freshman year was a very difficult year for many of us, because maybe not so in terms of academics, but a lot so in terms of social life. Going from elementary where all your friends were in your classes to barely being able to see one recognizable face in a classroom full of strangers is a very difficult switch to make. Also, freshman year was the year where many of us began to drift apart from the friends we made in elementary and began to create new friends. And for many of us, this is something that we did not want to happen. We were scared or even nervous about the idea of losing our old friends. And this was the first time that we faced one of the many challenges of high school and one of the many puzzles that came with high school. And much like a Rubik's Cube, we learned that if we wanted to solve this challenge, we couldn't just spin or twist it in any which way. There are certain things that we had to do in order to solve it. And with this, and doing this, and doing all these moves in order to solve it, we finished our first year of freshman year, and we solved the first layer of the Rubik's Cube. Now, sophomore year was a very weird year for many of us. We were no longer freshmen, the lowest of the low, but we were still not quite upperclassmen yet, which means we weren't able to do many things, such as go to prom. But even though we weren't allowed in many of these major high school events, we still gained a better knowledge of how high school worked. And with this better understanding of how high school worked, we solved the second layer of the Rubik's Cube. And now our junior year was another very difficult year for many of us. We are now finally upperclassmen, and we now have a lot more responsibilities and are allowed to do a lot more things, such as go to prom or take college classes. And with these new responsibilities that we are given, junior year becomes a very stressful year for many of us, especially since during junior year we take the SAT test and we take the state test. And with all these major events going on at junior year, many of us feel that there's no room for errors, and that we have to stick on this path that we have laid out for us before. But with so much going on, we do make mistakes from time to time, and sometimes these mistakes stray us off the path that we may have laid out. But just like a Rubik's Cube, even if you make a mistake, you can undo what you did and just take a few extra steps and get back to exactly where you left off. And with these extra steps that we learned, junior year came to an end, and with that we have almost completely solved the Rubik's Cube. Now, senior year for many of us was the easiest out of the 4 years, but just because it was the easiest out of the 4, it doesn't mean that it wasn't hard. Because for many of us, we are applying to college and are anxious about hearing their decision, or we are contracting senioritis and having to deal with that. But no matter what we have going on our senior year, we all know that our journey is almost up. And as we take a look at a Rubik's Cube, we see that all we have to do is move a couple pieces into the right spot. And for many of us, this last step is different, whether it is deciding what college you want to go to, or finishing up the last of your assignments so that you graduate, or if you're like me, you're doing both these things at the same time. But when all is said and done, we finished high school, or the Rubik's Cube. And when we look back at what we did, we feel a sense of accomplishment. And going back to our freshman year of high school and looking at this scrambled, mixed up Rubik's Cube, we did not think that even in a million years that we'd be able to solve it. But standing here today, wearing this cap and gown, we can say that we did it. We solved the Rubik's Cube, or finished high school. And now, we're celebrating our success and entering the real world as adults, which, speaking about the real world, I can explain how it's like solving a 4x4 Rubik's Cube, but that's for another day. And now,
Mabel Dominguez. Cesar Andres. Zaira Ventura Andrade Bernabé. $1,000 scholarship. 3. Associate Student Body Secretary. Edith Sheena Anderson. And College and Career Preparedness Medal. Yamilet Andrade. Recipient of Scholars for College for $1,000. 3. Honor Roll, Avid Medal, National Spanish Honor Society. Yulisa Jocelyn Andrade. Ismael Andrade Jimenez. Recipient of Honor Roll, Golden State Seal, Nursing Assistant Training Program Pin, and College and Career Preparedness Medal. Gustavo Javier Arredondo. He is a recipient of the Eloisa Lemos Family Child Care Scholarship for $10,000. 3. Honor Roll, FFA State Award, State Seal of Life Literacy, Avid Medal, and College and Career Preparedness Medal. Joel Gustavo Arriaga Barragán. He is a recipient of the College and Career Preparedness Medal. Jacqueline Andiano Leiva. Scholars for $1,000, Avid Medal, Honor Roll, State Seal of High Literacy, Associated Student Body Vice President, National Spanish Honor Society, California Scholarship Federation, and College and Career Preparedness Medal. Zach Baker. Julian Andrew Avalos. Luis Humberto Bernabé. Honor Roll, Golden State Seal, Avid Medal, College and Career Preparedness Medal, State Seal of High Literacy, and the National Spanish Honor Society. Barajas. Classified as English proficient and college and career prepared medal. Zoe Betts.
Stop right there on that grid. There you go.
Reinalda Selena Borges. Neida Barraza Mendoza. Alejandro Borges. Declan Lloyd Blair. Yarency Selene Buckley. Program then Avid Medal, College and Career Prepared Medal. Monica Buenrostro. She's the recipient of honor. María Guadalupe Cabrera. She's been classified as an English proficient. Yadira Jeanette Cabrera Gonzalez. Margarita Celeste Gama. The Lindsay Teachers Association Scholarship for $1,000, Honor Roll, Golden State Seal of High Literacy. Marcelina Carcuz. Martinez. Stephanie Cardenas. Association Scholarship for $500, Honor Roll, State Seal of High Literacy, and College and Career Prepared Medal. Haley Kiana Carrillo. Literacy, National Spanish Honor Society, and College and Career Prepared Medal. Gael Casillas. And College and Career Prepared Medal. Marissa K. Casas. Jonathan Castro. Daniel Cervantes Chavez. He is the recipient of the Kids Scholarship of $1,000, State Seal of High Literacy, and College and Career Prepared Medal. Raulo Cerros Almaraz. Karina Chavez Flores. The recipient of 3 Honor Roll, National Spanish Honor Society, California Scholarship Federation, College and Career Prepared Medal, and Avid Medal. Juan Chapa. He recognize the College and Career Prepared Medal. Benito Cisneros. College and Career Prepared Medal. Nayeli Cisneros. Avid Medal, California Scholarship Federation, and College and Career Prepared Medal. Jacqueline Cisneros. Ernesto Cisneros. Gabriela Cisneros Andrade. She's the recipient of Honor Roll, State Seal of High Literacy, and College and Career Prepared Medal. Vivi Renee Goja. For $5,000, Orange Blossom and College and Career Preparedness Medal. Jaden Cortez. Cristian Corona Orozco. College and Career Preparedness Medal. Daniel Cortez Aguilera. Golden State Seal and Honor Roll.
What's up, Daniel?
Diamond Matthew Curtis. Vidal Cuevas Pineda.
Ashley.
Julissa Delgado. Honor Roll and Abbott Medal. Manuel Hernández Dávila. Associate Student Body Director and Honor Roll. Mario Diaz. Paloma Elizabeth Díaz Benítez. Alberto Díaz Gómez. Jacob Joel Dueñas. José Manuel Escobedo Rubalcaba. $5,000. Reese for Kids, $1,000. Free. Associate Student Body, Commissioner of Campus Club, Honor Roll, California Scholarship Federation, reclassified as English Proficient, and College and Career Preparedness Medal. Candelaria Espinosa. Recipient of Honor Roll. Miguel Ángel Estrella Ibarra. He is the recipient of Honor Roll, Golden State Seal, and College and Career Preparedness Medal. Alberto Junior Pereira Garcia. He's also receiving the College and Career Preparedness Yadira Frias. She is the recipient of Honor Roll, Avid Medal, National Spanish Honor Society, California Scholarship Federation, reclassified as English Proficient, and College and Career Prepared. Norberto Galento. Maritza Gallardo Lira. Rufina Galvez Sanchez. She's the recipient of the CSW Foundation Scholarship for $2,000, College and Career Prepared Medal, Honor Roll, National Spanish Honor Society, and reclassified as English Proficient. Vivian Anaí Cardona. Honor Roll, Golden State Seal, College and Career Prepared Medal, and Nursing Assistant Training Program Pin. Isaiah Ray Garcia. Isaiah is a recipient of Honor Roll, Golden State Seal, and College and Career Prepared Medal. Manuel Garcia. Lisette Garcia Magaña. Lisette is a Stacy is a recipient of Honor Roll, College and Career Prepared Medal, and Avid Medal. Giselle Garcia. Giselle is a recipient of Honor Roll and reclassified as English Proficient. America Gomez. America is a recipient of Honor Roll, Nursing Assistant Training Program Pin, College and Career Prepared Medal. Jesus Eduardo Gonzalez. Recipient of Honor Roll, College and Career Prepared Medal, and Golden State Seal. Rosario Gonzalez.
Mark Alexander Gonzalez Lemus. Mark has been reclassified as English proficient. Maddie Nicole Garola. Maddie is a recipient of Honorable Nursing Assistant Program Pin and College and Career Prepared Medal. Angel Puereca. Angel has been reclassified as English proficient. Francisco Rubén Gutierrez. Francisco has been reclassified as English proficient. Andrés Gutierrez. Andrés is our salutatorian and is a recipient of Greek, Avid Medal, California Scholarship Federation, and College and Career Prepared Medal. Dulce Adali Gutierrez. Paulina Guzmán Contreras. For $1,000, Greek, Orange Blossom Festival Committee Scholarship for $700, Honorable, State Unified Literacy, National Spanish Honor Society. Kevin Antero Hernández. Antonio Cruz Hernández. Junior Hernández Perez. Josette Madison Huerta. America Janet Hernandez. America is the recipient of 3 honorable Secretary State Awards in college. Noah Ellen Hunter. Noah is the recipient of Honorable California Scholarship Federation College and Career Prepared Medal. Micah Ellen Hunter Lemon. Charlie Angel Ibarra Gomez. Charlie is the recipient of the College and Career Award. Mario Ibarra. Gabriela Ibarra. Samuel Ibarra Orozco. Samuel is the recipient of the Honorable Legion of Honor in College. Mayra Ibarra Orozco. Mayra is the recipient of the European Conferring Scholarship for $500. Alexis Jesus Izquierdo Moreno. Anakin James Keaton.
Oh, Anakin!
Derek Aquiles. Derek is the recipient of the Golden Six Award of Career Matthew Kelly. College and Career. Víctor Manuel Lara Márquez. National Spanish Honor Society, California Scholarship Federation, College and Career Prepared Medal, and Avid Medal. Daniel Lemons. David Isaac Lemons. Yubisela Lemons. Ivan Lemons Espinosa. Eduardo Lemons Garcia. Giovanni Lemons Lemons. Ángel Lemons López. Recipient of Golden State Seal of Literacy, and College and Career Prepared Medal. Carlos Lemons Lemons. Carlos has been reclassified as English proficient. Aaron Michael Macias. Daisy Lemons Solario. Golden State Seal, Nursing Assistant Training Program 10, National Spanish Honor Society, College and Career Prepared Medal, and Avid Medal. Sofia Lira. College and Career Prepared Medal. Carlos Manuel Lira Gawiz. Carla Lopez. State Seal of Literacy, College and Career Prepared Medal. Derek Aguirre. Derek is a recipient of Golden State Seal of Career Prepared Paulina López Ceballos. Paulina is the recipient of the Lindsay Educational Foundation for $2,750. Wreath, honor roll. Joel de Jesús Luna López. Guadalupe Madrigal. $670. Honor roll, nursing assistant training. Giovanni Madrigal. Giovanni is recipient of honor roll, associate student body treasurer, and college and career prepared medal. Jimena Alejandra Magaña. Jimena is the recipient of Wreath, Partner of the Year, Honor Roll, State Seal of Diversity, Associate Student Body Parliamentarian. Juan Carlos Magaña López. Juan is recipient of Golden State Seal and College and Career Prepared Medal. Gabriel Ismael Maldonado. Classified as English Proficient and College and Career Prepared Medal. Kayla Lynn Martinez. Daniel Martinez. Valeria Martinez. Denise Martinez Zavala. Denise is the recipient of the Avid Medal. Citlali Mena.
Diego Mendoza Barraza. Alexis has achieved the Honor Roll, the Golden State Seal, College and Career Prepared Medal, and he's been reclassified as English Proficient. Imanol Moreno Cisneros. He's Associate Student Body Commissioner of Male Athletics. He's achieved an Avid Medal and a College and Career Prepared Medal. Congratulations. Adrian Navarro. Adrian has been reclassified as an English proficient and has earned a College and Career Prepared Medal. Andrew Michael Navarro. Destiny Kimberly Navarro. Destiny has earned honorable FFA State Award, California Scholarship Federation, reclassified as English proficient, and has earned the College and Career Prepared Medal. Diana Jasmine Negrete. Diana has earned honorable College and Career Prepared Medal. Marisuz Neto Perez. Rosa Olea. Claudia Laura Olea López. Abigail Leanne O'Neill. Berenice has earned the Key Club Scholarship of $3,500, the Reese Scholarship, the Reese for Kids $1,000 scholarship, the Tulare County Association of Realtors for $1,000. She has earned Honor Roll, Golden State Seal, and she's been in the Associate Student Body Commissioner of Female Athletics. She also has the Avid Medal. She's earned the National Spanish Honor Society, California Scholarship Federation, reclassified as an English proficient, and she's earned the College and Career Prepared Medal. Congratulations.
Get my own picture.
Rosario Rogelio Ramos.
Okay, one.
Sandra Lucina Rangel Fonseca. Sandra has earned the Reese Scholarship. She has Honor Roll, the State Seal of Illiteracy, the National Spanish Honor Society, College and Career Prepared Medal, and the California Scholarship Federation. Congratulations, Sandra. Kevin Xavier Rendon. Trumel Ingebretson. Alexandra Stephanie Reyes. María del Carmen Reyes. Fátima Reyes Olivera. Kimberly Reyes Muñoz. Marisa Reyes Soria. Isabel Rico. Isabel has earned the California Scholarship Federation and the College and Career Prepared Medal. Congratulations. Educational Foundation in the amount of $2,350, Golden State Seal, Honor Roll, and Avid Medal, California Scholarship Federation, and the College and Career Prepared Medal. Diego Rodriguez. Viridiana Rodriguez. Viridiana has earned Honor Roll, National Spanish Honor Society, reclassified as English Proficient, and College and Career Prepared Medal. Congratulations. Xavier Andronico Rodriguez. Xavier has earned Honor Roll, an Avid Medal, and a College and Career Prepared Medal. Congratulations. Crystal Diane Rodriguez. Crystal has earned Honor Roll, FFA State Awards, State Seal of Illiteracy, reclassified as English Proficient, and College and Career Prepared Medal. Congratulations. Joanna Rodriguez. Joanna has earned Rubik Scholarship, Honor Roll, Golden State Seal, California Scholarship Federation, College and Career Prepared Medal, Class of 2020 Vice President, and an Avid Medal. Congratulations. Kaya Ann Romines. Kaya has earned Honor Roll and a College and Career Prepared Medal. Congratulations.
Good job.
Gabriel Rodriguez Sanchez. Gabriel has earned reclassified as English Proficient. Congratulations. I love you. Giselle Salas. Giselle has earned Greek Scholarship, Honor Roll, State Seal of Illiteracy, Nursing Assistant Training Program Pin, National Spanish Honor Society, and the College and Career Prepared Medal. Congratulations. Alyssa E. Salinas. Alyssa has earned Honor Roll and College and Career Prepared Medal. Congratulations. Anthony Eduardo Sanchez. Anthony has earned the Independent Grocers Association Scholarship in the amount of $500 and the College and Career Prepared Medal. Congratulations. Aaron Isiquias Sagredo. Aaron has earned State Seal of Illiteracy and College and Career Prepared Medal. Congratulations. Ariana Sandoval. Ariana has earned Honor Roll, Nursing Assistant Training Program Pin, reclassified as English Proficient, and the College and Career Prepared Medal. Congratulations. Jorge Oswaldo Sandoval Contreras. Jorge has earned the Nursing Assistant Training Program PIN and College and Career Prepared Medal and Honor Roll. Congratulations. Melanie C. Melanie has earned Scholars for Scholars in the amount of $1,000, Lindsay Educational Foundation in the amount of $2,750, the Reese Scholarship, Reese for Kids in the amount of $1,000, the Avid Medal, Honor Roll, California Scholarship Federation, College and Career Prepared Medal, and she's the class of 2020 president. Congratulations. Arnulfo Antonio Terraza. Iriane Areles Servín Ponce. Iriane earned the honor roll. Congratulations. Lisbeth Trujillo. Lisbeth is being honored with honor roll, reclassified as English Proficient, College and Career Prepared Medal. Congratulations. Ariana Maritza Uribe. Ariana achieved a Reed Medal, Honor Roll, California Scholarship Federation, and College and Career Prepared Medal. Congratulations. College and Career Prepared Medal. She's earned honor roll in the National Spanish Honor Society. Congratulations. Damaris Velez. Damaris has earned the Reed Scholarship, Honor Roll, Golden State Seal, Nursing Assistant Training Program PIN, National Spanish Honor Society, College and Career Prepared Medal, and the California Scholarship Federation. Congratulations. Crystal Vega Valdez. Crystal has earned the California Scholarship Federation, Honor Roll, State Seal of Illiteracy, National Spanish Honor Society, College and Career Prepared Medal, and the reclassified as English Proficient. Congratulations. Maricruz Pantoja Pérez. Rolando Piramontes. Rolando has earned the College and Career Prepared Medal. Congratulations. Angelica Marie Yotam Gomez. Angelica has earned FFA State Award, Honor Roll, and College and Career Prepared Medal. Congratulations. Michaela Carrasco. Michaela has earned Honor Roll, Golden State Seal, Associate Student Body Commissioner of Rallies and Activities, National Spanish Honor Society, California Scholarship Federation, College and Career Prepared Medal, and Nursing Assistant Training Program PIN. Congratulations. Jacqueline Zarate. Jacqueline has earned Honor Roll, reclassified as English Proficient, and the College and Career Prepared Medal. Congratulations.
As the Superintendent of Schools for Lindsay Unified School District, and on behalf of the Board of Education, I accept the class of 2020 as having met all of the requirements for graduation. It is my pleasure to confer upon you the title of graduate and all of the rights and responsibilities that this title bears. Graduates, you may now move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations in your path forward in life.
We love you truly, dear Lindsay High. May your name honor be. Through endless days thy son shall strive to bring you loyalty, loyalty. Oh, we love you truly, dear Lindsay High. Our hearts are pledged to you. And when we're apart, there's a place in each heart for you, alma mater true.